All right, you guys, let's make sure we are live streaming first, like we always do, before I start rambling. Make sure everything's good on my end. I hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely morning, a lovely afternoon, a lovely night, whenever it is that you're watching this video. Today, we are going to be talking about real life stressors. Now, we all, we all have our fair share of real life stress. Whether it's losing your job, whether it's fighting with a loved one, or just fighting with that random asshole down the road, or maybe losing a loved one. Okay, that hits hard. Maybe it's bills. Ooh, bills. We all have our fair share, most of us have our fair share of real life stress. So, how do you handle that? We know that with anxiety and our emotions and feelings, we're supposed to use acceptance and not fuel the fire. And, we know that with our thoughts, we're supposed to not fuel those. Okay, but what about real life stress, Wonder Bro? I get it. I get what you're saying, but these things are actually happening. It's not my imagination. This stress is real. What do I do about that? Well, in times of real life stress, whatever it may be, apply it to whatever's going on in your life, what I'm about to say. We have to take a step back. Nova's going to go crazy here in a second, I guarantee it. There's a motorcycle or something going up and down my street. But in times of real life stress, we have to take a step back and we have to realize that yes, although there is real life stressors, we are adding to them tremendously with what we are judging and how we judge and label it and mentally commentate it in our heads. We are adding to it tremendously, I promise you. And you might be thinking, no, dude, these real life stressors, man, that's the problem for me. It's nothing I'm doing. But I promise you, if you're not hard-headed enough, and if you are, I don't know what to tell you, but if you're willing to listen, next time you are presented with a challenge in your life, a real life stressor, take a step back and notice what your mind is doing during that time. It's probably running off with you, giving you all sorts of what ifs, giving you all sorts of judgments, giving you all sorts of labels, and those judgments and those labels and those what ifs and all of that thinking that's going on upstairs during the real life stress, whatever it may be, is adding to that stress tremendously. Tremendously. And I used to be bad for this. I used to be real bad for this. Um, all families have their fair share of drama, right? Well, mine is no different. And during these moments, I always made the mistake of mentally getting involved with the thinking and the judgments and the labels and the what if thinking. So the whole time that this real drama was going on around me, I was up in my head judging, labeling, and what ifing and just going at it. This is so horrible. This is so bad. How am I going to deal with it this time? What's going to happen if? What's going to happen if? And it wasn't until I took a step back and realized that I really do. And, I used to really mentally fuel all these things that were going on around me. Even though, yes, the things were stressful. Yes, they weren't positive things. But I was creating a lot of unnecessary suffering for myself with what I was doing upstairs. So I'm not denying in any way that there is real life stress. But if we can manage to stay present during that stress and to not let the mind run away with us, the mind, thoughts can come and go, but we don't have to jump in and get pulled away with it, right? We don't have to add to the judgments, the labels, the what ifs. We don't have to go upstairs and do all that. And if we can manage to not do that, even though these things are not necessarily good things or positive things, I don't like labels, but even though they are stressful things, we save ourselves so much suffering. So much suffering. So next time you're presented with a real life stress, whatever it may be, try this. Be more mindful. What are you entertaining upstairs about the situation itself? Because what you are entertaining upstairs about the situation itself is where your suffering is going to come from. So, like I said, I used to be real bad about that. But I urge you to give that a try. You will see that even though, yes, bad things do happen from time to time, we do amplify it 10 times over. We amplify it 10 times over with what we're entertaining in the head. Stay present with the drama, stay present with the stress, whatever it may be. Know that all things do eventually rise and fall regardless. Hang on to that little bit of truth there, and do not get sucked away where the mind wants to take you during these stressful times. And you will see that you are adding so much to the stress that you don't have to be adding. I promise you. Like I said, if you're too hard-headed to believe me, that's very unfortunate for you. But if you're willing to listen, just give this a try next time. I promise you, it'll make a world of difference for you, even with real life stress or not. Even if it's real, this will make a world of difference for you. So that was the stream for today, you guys. I am going to check the comments now. If you were just here for the point of this stream, right there, love you. Thanks for stopping by, but we are going to hang out for a minute now. You guys know me, I don't read the comments while I'm doing the video because then I'll get too distracted. I save that for afterwards. So let's see. Hello, everyone. Wow. It's a good bit of people in here. Rich, Bert, Ghost. I don't want to try to pronounce your name, but you were the first comment of the stream, and I would butcher your name if I tried it, so we're not going to do that. Evie, if you don't hear your name, it's not because I don't see you, it's because I don't want to butcher your name. Mike, Christopher J, Follow Your Bliss, hello, one of our regulars. Holds, hello, Holds. Holds is the man. Christopher, Super Mario. Miss the stream, will it be uploaded on channel still, or do you remove the lives? I don't remove the lives. They do get uploaded on the channel. As soon as the stream goes offline, it starts processing, and the full stream will be available on the channel within about, well, it depends on how long the stream was, but usually within a couple hours the full stream is completely uploaded to the channel for you to watch in case you missed it. I listen to you while walking. That's awesome. I'm happy to accompany you in your walks. It's a beautiful day here. I don't know how hot I don't know the temperature outside, but beautiful day here. It's lovely. I was just out there not long ago. Bro, I'm in recovery, but had a crappy day today. Not physical, but mental, and that's okay because that's to be expected. Recovery doesn't go like this. It goes more like this. That's to be expected. 110%. Just keep coming back to what you know to be true with what you've learned here on the channel. How's everyone today? How is everyone today? Yes, it is very lovely outside. I was out there not long ago getting some fresh air. Loved it. It's very peaceful. Very peaceful day in the neighborhood on my end. I love it here. Listening to the birds, getting that fresh air, the sun so warm. There's so many little things to be grateful for in life if we just take a second to stop and realize it. If we just take a second to stop and smell the roses. Like, that quote is so cliche, right? Everybody says it, but if you would actually do it, you'd be a lot happier. Holt is going to get a blizzard over his way, so he's on the opposite end of the spectrum. Hey, snow is beautiful, right? Try to find the positives in that. Putting your advice into practice, that's awesome, Craig. You just got to learn it and do it. That's the only two things I ask you to do here on the channel. You just got to learn the advice, which I try to make as simple as possible, and then do it. Then do it. You might fail a time or two. That's okay. It's not really failures as long as you get back on the wagon. My energy is low, but my soul is happy. That's what it's all about. Don't entertain any negative thoughts about anything. Don't entertain it. You don't have to entertain it. They can come, but you don't have to go with them. So, I'm going to take a walk and a drive. I really appreciate you. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate you being here with us. There's a lot of mental health channels on YouTube. Maybe not a whole lot compared to some of the other categories out there, but there's a good handful of mental health channels on YouTube. So the fact that you guys are here with me, I am grateful and I am flattered. So thank you very, very much. I'm pretty excited myself, you guys. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I have got, finally, all of my PC parts ordered, and big shout out to Holds because he really helped me out on that yesterday. I was a little short on change, and Holds came through for me, so much love. Shout out to you, dude. Okay, but check it out. Check it out. So I didn't, well, for those of you who don't know, I'm building a PC, right? And because the pre-built that I bought for the channel. It served me well, but it's very outdated. I didn't know that when I bought it because I'm not very. I'm smart when it comes to technology, but not so much building PCs and PC parts. I had to do a lot of research here recently. That's what I've been doing a lot of the time. So when I bought the pre-built, I didn't know it was so outdated, right? Like 2013 or something. I bought it out of excitement. I rushed it. I shouldn't have. Whatever. It's here now. It's a great computer, but I needed something a little bit more powerful. So for all my editing and gaming that I like to do, I decided to build my own PC because that's how you can get the best PC possible for the cheapest price. Anyway, I didn't think my parts were going to come until Thursday, but we actually got two in the mail today. We actually got two parts in the mail today, which was a surprise. I didn't expect it. And by the way, if you notice this, all that is, if a 6-year-old asked to paint your fingers, which she didn't even do all of them, you let them. You just let them. I don't know why she just did one. I was kind of hoping for the whole treatment, but I didn't get it. Anyway, oh, Bert, somebody else helped me out with this PC. I don't know if it was Bert or not. You know who you are. If you helped me get this PC, thank you very, very much. I get names confused, but anyway, so we got teased today a little bit. We got a couple parts in today that I didn't think were coming in until tomorrow. There's the RAM right there. And the motherboard comes with a few things. Who wants to see a video of me build the computer when I actually get all the parts? Would that be something people would watch? That would be my first computer build. Like title of the video, Noob Builds First Computer or something. And we got the motherboard. So we got the RAM and we got the motherboard in. Didn't think it was coming till tomorrow, so that was a pleasant little tease. Of course, we can't do much with just the motherboard and RAM, but it was still nice to get. So that's that, and tomorrow I think what is coming tomorrow? Basically, I'll have all the parts probably by Monday. Probably, if I'm lucky, Friday. That's if I'm really lucky, but no doubt I'll have them by Monday. So I might do a video building my first ever PC. Now, I did not select the parts. I don't know that much about it. So I had a friend of a friend who knows a ton about computers and building them from scratch to throw together an Amazon part list for me, and I just went and bought them. So he said it'll run anything on the market, which is what I was looking for, and that it's super up to date. So that's what I did. Get a good power supply. I got, it's a funny story about that. I got a case on Newegg, the computer case, and it was 140, I think, but I got it mainly not only because it was sexy, but because they had a promotion going on. You buy the case and you get a free power supply that's normally $80, and the power supply is an 850 watt. So I was like, yes, I'm gonna buy this case. It's sexy. It comes with a free part. Let's go. So I bought that case. The case is really, really pretty. I can't wait to put it all together. Really, really pretty. All right, let's get to the comments. I'm rambling. Finally caught you live. Yeah. If you guys are missing me going live, hit the notification bell. If you don't have that hit, it'll only notify you every so often. It's really weird. Sometimes the notification bell doesn't work, but you have a better chance of catching me live if you go ahead and hit it. I'm going to build a computer with my son in a few months. He will be 11 at that point. Looking forward to it. Yeah, it's awesome. It's such a cool hobby, and I've learned a lot over the past few days just watching tutorials and stuff. I'm really trying to, learn about this sort of thing, so it's awesome, and I can see how people can get into it because it's like you build it and you're so proud of it and you just want to upgrade it, and it's like your baby. I'm not as, you're not attached really to a pre-built computer, and it's a waste of money. Don't buy a pre-built. You'll pay way too much for it, and it will be outdated and not that great. You can just build one for a little bit cheaper, and if you're smart about it, you can build one that's up to date and will run anything on the market for under $1,000. Listened to Claire Week's lecture this morning for the first time. I practice acceptance and not giving a shit all day and already feel a difference. Possible to take an effect so soon? It is possible for acceptance to take effect that soon. Your nerves finally catching a break, man. You will definitely feel it, and but just expect and this is not a guaranteed, but you might as well go ahead and expect to have a few rough days here and there. Don't lose hope. That's okay. You're still making progress. You just have to continue retraining your brain. So if you have a few rough days, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep doing what you're doing because it does work. Don't lose faith just because you have a rough day. That's just, to be expected. What video card? Let me get this pulled up. Let me get this pulled up, and I will tell you what exactly I got in my build for any computer geeks out there like myself that want to know. I've got the, let's see, what should I start with? The 850 watt power supply, of course, that came with the case, so that was a steal. Two 4 GB sticks of RAM, so that's 8 gigs total. Motherboard comes with 2 slots, so technically you could bump it up to like 16 if you wanted to buy two 8 gig sticks. But that's my RAM. The Intel H310 motherboard, micro ATX, 200, no, not 200, 2 terabyte hard drive. Let's see, processors, the i5. Technically, they already have up to like the i9, which is like a $500 processor, which is too much. And the dude who helped me with this build, really smart guy, he was like, bro, get the i5 because it can do everything the i7 and i9 can. All those are just like kind of like bragging rights right now. They don't make a huge difference. You might get a little better FPS, like 5 frames or something. So be smart and buy the i5. So that's what I went with. I listened. Not that I had the money for the i9 anyway. And the graphics card is a MSI VGA graphics card, RX 580 Armor. So he said it should run anything on the market. I'm excited to build it, and we'll get it going. I also bought some little LED strips that go inside the computer itself that you can plug in, just to make it a little bit more sexy. I know that it doesn't matter, but it's sexy. So glad I finally caught your live video. Also glad you got your parts. That's awesome. Yes, very excited. Keep doing what you're doing, Wonder Bro. Everybody have a good day. I have to roll. Well, thank you, Bert. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping me out. Claire's a godsend. I read her book every night, practicing this today myself, but got nauseous feeling. That's okay, Beth. We roll with these symptoms, right? We roll with them. We don't fuel them mentally. I build fast cars and computers. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I just took his advice completely because he knows way more about it. He's built hundreds of computers probably by now. So I was just like, look, dude, here's my budget. Put me some parts in a cart that will run anything on the market right now and make it as cheap as you can. I don't want extra bling. Make it as cheap as you can, but at the same time, don't skimp out, Make sure it can run everything on the market, and I'll try to get it. And so that's what he did. But I have learned a lot. I am not a pro by any means, but I've learned a lot over these past few days, getting all these parts and watching these videos and whatnot. Very exciting. I should get the neon strips, the processor, graphics card, SATA drive. I should, the power supply, I should get all that by tomorrow. And then I'll just be waiting on the case. I got it from Newegg, so I don't know how quickly they ship stuff, but hopefully everything comes tomorrow. What a blessing that would be. I don't want to put my hopes up too high. If we gotta wait, we gotta wait. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to build the computer so quickly. When I first got the idea in my head to update my computer, I was like, okay, this is probably going to be like 6 months from now until I can get it all together. But you guys really helped me out. So I was able to pull it off. Yeah, I did get an SSD. Let's see. 512 gigabyte? I think this is the part you're talking about. 512 gigabyte high-speed read and write. He basically told me that's good to put in the computer to install your OS on. So then it's really quick boot times. Or any bigger games, put it on there. So that's another thing I did get. And that's the part that's taken the longest, actually. It's not even shipped yet. Everything else will be here very soon. But the SSD has not even shipped. So I might make a video when I build it, but at the same time, I don't know if I can because I'm going to be on the phone with him, the dude who knows what he's doing. I'll be like, hey man, help me out. So I don't know if I can make a video, but I'll definitely include the build, even if it's, I have to wait until I finish. I'll definitely show you guys the build. Does alcohol make a difference to anxiety recovery? I don't mean excessively, just an odd night out sometimes. Um, I've had a lot of people, I don't drink, but I've had a lot of people tell me that during recovery they felt a little bit better, so they chanced it and they were like, I'm going to have a night out. And then they got slammed in the morning. And that's just because alcohol in general is just not good for your nerves. It's just not. I mean, there's really no way to just, debate that. It's just not good for your nerves. So it's completely up to you. We should never avoid anything because of anxiety, but at the same time, if you're healing and we know that alcohol is not good for the nerves, you know, up to you. Up to you on that one. It's easy. Yeah, my buddy, see, the inspiration behind building this computer was my buddy built one recently. And so now him and my brother, they're playing all these games that I can't run, and they're doing all these things that I can't do. So I was like, I want to build one. So I want to join. And my buddy, who's never built a computer in his life, this is a different friend, he said he was able to put his together pretty quick and he had no problems. And that's coming from someone like me who's never built one before. So I don't think it'll be that bad. And I've watched hours of videos preparing for this day. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You have to understand, I'm a huge, gaming and technology geek, and I've never had the funds to build something like this in my life. So I've always had shitty laptops. This computer right now, it's a great computer, but it's not what I thought it would be. So this is a first for me, and this is an exciting moment in Wonder Bro history. An exciting moment in Wonder Bro history. Ever since I was like 13, I wanted to build a super cool computer. Never had the funds to do it. But you guys, you amazing, amazing people, have made yet another dream of mine come true. Recently got sent a camera. This is kind of old news, but it's not to me. Recently got sent this beauty by a viewer. Very nice of him, with a bunch of accessories. Use it every single day almost. And now I'm building my own computer. This is all things I wouldn't have been able to do without you guys. So it's really, really freaking cool. That's what I'm trying to say. It's really, really freaking cool. Alcohol is a central nervous system depressant. Alcohol did me no good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met anyone on their recovery from sensitization who has actually came to me and said, Wonder Bro, I drank and it was a good time. It's usually the other way around, unfortunately. So if it was me, I would personally just hold off and wait on drinking until I'm fully healed. But that's completely up to you. I'm not saying you're going to have a horrible time if you decide to drink. All I'm saying is that it's the hangover that gets you. So it's not a guarantee that it's going to mess with you, but everyone's different. But take it for what it's worth and decide. Thanks, appreciate your feedback. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I've never been a drinker, not even socially, so I can only relay to you what other people have told me here on the channel. Nice motherboard. Thank you. I was reading what you were saying there and trying to see if that's the brand I got. I guess not. Like I said, I don't know much about it. Just the videos I've been watching recently. No lag, just frag. So that's a selling point. Supports RGB light strips in 7 colors. Can someone tell me what that means? Because I bought light strips separately. They didn't come with the motherboard. They're on the way. And the light strips I bought are made for computers, and they do have a little cable on them. It looks like they have a little cable on the end of the light strip that you would plug into the motherboard. So does that what that means? Supports RGB light strips? I think that's what that means. So I'll just plug it into the motherboard, maybe. Smart fan. High quality onboard audio design. All the selling points here. I think I haven't even built the thing, and I'm already wanting to upgrade it. Ridiculous, I know. But I think next I want to maybe get the two 8 gig DDR4 RAM, so I can just bump it up to like 16. But that's a later. We'll be good with 8 gigs. That's really all you need. Got dry skin in my mouth. I've got a bad time, got ill just after I started to recover. It's really unpleasant because fear of chronic illness, I've went through that before, got me sensitized in the first place. Um, it is unfortunate that you got ill so, soon into recovery, but that's okay. Eventually that's going to pass and you can focus on the method. So I know you're probably bombarded, especially when you're being triggered by the illness itself, bombarded with what if thoughts, and that's normal, that's to be expected. Don't fuel them. Don't fuel them. We watch them come and go like rain clouds, but we don't have to stand out there with them. We can watch them from a distance ourselves, and not add to, and not get up there and muck it all up. And that's what we call second fear, not adding second fear mentally, and that's going to help you out tremendously. It's just a preference. See, I know I've heard of the brand that you're talking about, Rich. It has a lot of bells and whistles. I want to learn everything I can about computers, so if you guys are big computer guys, give me some tips, give me some hints, because I'm getting ready to build this thing, and I need all the help I can get. 8 gigs of RAM is like your standard, right? Like, even though I want to upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM or whatever, that's not really necessary. That's what my buddy who knows what he's doing told me. So, I had a night out Saturday, got drunk, and felt like shit for 3 days. Anxiety was through the roof. Decided to listen to Claire Week's lecture and feel better already. I guess alcohol is a no-no. Yeah, I mean, don't underestimate the power of your mind, too, though. Like, I know we're kind of talking shit on alcohol right now, but don't underestimate the power of your own thoughts and how much they're contributing to the feelings, because they contribute a lot. I promise your thoughts contribute a lot to the feelings. So don't underestimate that. Wonder Bro, how's it going? I'm doing good, David. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. We're just hanging out and chilling. If you missed the point of this stream, which is how to deal with real life stress, don't fret, because all my streams get uploaded to the channel after the stream is over. So you can always catch it that way. There's no one at my house right now, and that's rare. That is very rare. So I decided I'd take advantage and do a live stream. I know I won't be interrupted. It's nobody's fault. They never know. I don't have a big sign on my door that says I'm streaming. So it's not their fault. But I wanted to take advantage of being home alone. Yeah, it's DDR. I've got DDR4 RAM. It's all DDR4. Basically, the dude who put the parts together for me told me, you're good to go. You can run anything on the market. And when I told him about the deal of getting the 850 watt power supply, he was like, that's awesome, because that's going to make upgrading easier for you in the future. So it's pretty exciting to have a PC that's actually considered a good PC, like a really good PC. I've never had a really, really good PC. I thought the pre-built that I bought was going to be a really good PC, but it turns out I shouldn't have rushed it and gotten patient, because it's actually very outdated, and I did not know that, because I didn't know what I was doing. So DDR4, it should be fine. You're golden with DDR4. Nice, nice, cool deal. Yeah, I trusted this guy. I trusted him. He knows what he's doing. I even asked him, I was like, dude, should I just save up and get the i7 processor? And he was like, that's totally unnecessary. You're going to waste your money for a couple extra frames per second, and it's not worth it. So I was like, okay, I'll take your advice on that one. Saved me a lot of money. I haven't drank for 3 years because of anxiety hangovers. There's more to life. Yeah, I mean, I'm all about not avoiding, right? But we all know that there's certain things that just aren't good for your nervous system, and alcohol is one of those. So if we can just not do that, then that's great. You know what I mean? So there's a difference there between avoiding and just playing it smart. It's all about the video card. Yeah, the graphics card that he put on my list, I went and checked the reviews on it, and he was like, "You're good. You know, this will run Witcher 3, which is one of the most graphically intense games on the market right now." He's like, "This rig will run everything that's out right now, and you'll be good for a little while to come. You won't have to upgrade for quite some time." So I was like, "Thank you. Thank you for taking your time to do that for me, because I would have been lost. I would have been completely lost." Let me see if I can grab. I'm really loving that there's so many computer lovers in here. Let me see if I can grab the link to the case that I bought, just so you guys can check it out, because I'm telling you, it's sexy. It's a sexy case. I had to have it. Let me see if I can find it. Newegg. Blah, blah, blah. Copy. Paste. Here we go. Alright, hopefully this link works. Hopefully that works, and you guys can check out the case that I bought. Beautiful case, and I'm going to put extra lights inside of it just to be extra snazzy. Just to be extra snazzy, we're going to put some LEDs on the inside. It's pretty exciting, because, like I said, when I got the idea to build this computer, I thought it was going to take no less than like 6 months to build. This was a future goal for me that I put off way down the road, and to have it built in about 4 days, well, to have it all ordered in about 4 days, was like, wow. I did not think that was possible. So pretty exciting. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. If not, it'll get better. It'll get better. Don't entertain those thoughts. It'll get better. I'm thinking about having some lunch, even though I've already missed lunch. It's about 3 p.m. here, my time, so I might make some more hamburgers. That's what I had yesterday. Pretty damn good. We might go with hamburgers again today. I've been RuneScape addicted lately. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with RuneScape. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with RuneScape, but that's what I've been addicted to lately. I'm going to get this bomb-ass computer and play RuneScape on it. Oh, man. So you spent a good little bit trying to get this new computer. What do you play on it? RuneScape. Oh, thank you, JT. I really appreciate it. All donations totally necessary. I never say, you must donate to me. No, it's completely optional. Completely optional. I have a good time here on the channel either way. So, but thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Did you get physical symptoms like chest pain when you were sensitized? I did, and I didn't give much attention to those because I was too busy obsessing about other symptoms. So it's whatever you give your attention to. It's whatever you give your attention to. I did. You are breathing wrong. Huh. I'm breathing wrong? Am I not living up to the standard of the correct way to breathe? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand your comment. I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm just trying to understand it. No. Okay, maybe you were talking about the other dude in the chat. Okay. My bad. I was like, because every now and then we do get the odd troll, but then again sometimes they turn out to not be trolls and they just word things wrong. So nowadays I'm like, before I go slamming down on the ban hammer, I'm like, oh, let me try to understand if this person's trolling or if they're just talking about something else. I personally enjoy trolls. Not that you are, obviously. That was just a misunderstanding. I personally enjoy trolls, though. as long as it's, harmless, because I think it's funny. But other members may not enjoy that sort of thing and may not be able to laugh at it like I can. Not everybody can laugh at trolls. So, hello, Michelle. Crying emoji. That's cryptic. Is there something going on? Something you want to talk about? Share with the class. Hey, we're all here to help each other. So, you got something on your chest, you can spit it out here, or you can join the Discord. By the way, I haven't advertised the Discord in a while. We do have a Discord, which is basically just a big old fancy chat room. And you can join that for free. All you need is the Discord app or program, which is free. And click my link. Click the link to the Discord. Let me go grab it in case anyone's interested in joining us. I think we have almost, not quite, but I think we have almost 100 members. And it's actually, oh, Holds beat me to it. Thank you so much. The link to the Discord is now in the live stream chat. So all you got to do is get the app, program, click that, and you're in. I've got a bunch of security measures set up. We've got mods. There's no trolls over there. There's no random bullcrap. It's all safe. It's all good to go. So don't be shy. The worst trolls are the ones on panic forums. Evil. Yeah, it's messed up. Like, I can handle a troll if they're just giving me shit. You know what I mean? Just personally. That's okay with me. It's when they start trolling my members on my channel, my subscribers and shit, where I'm like, I'm doing away with you. So, and it's like most people are ashamed to use the ban feature. They're like, oh, don't ban people. Blah, blah. I ban real quick. I ban in 2.5 seconds. And it's just because I protect my community. There's a lot of sensitive people on my channel. They're here for mental problems, mental issues that they're trying to sort through. I'm not afraid to ban you in 3 seconds, okay? And I won't lose a wink of sleep over it because I care more about my sensitive people here on the channel than I do your bullshit. So. Oh, Michelle. Okay. He was laughing. He was cry laughing. Okay. Well, it still applies. It still applies. If anyone wants to vent, this is the place to do it, or join the Discord. It is a great community. I didn't think the Discord would be as popular as it is, and I peek in and out of the Discord, like just kind of peek through the window every so often just to see what's going on in there, and it's normally a chat going on 24/7. Every hour that I check it, somebody's talking. So, it's a great place. And if they're on the Discord, that probably means they're all about acceptance. So you're not going to get the wrong advice over there. You're not going to get a bunch of people who don't know what they're talking about. If they're on my Discord, then that means they're on my channel, and I would assume that means they watch my videos. So everyone over there is on the same wavelength as far as recovery goes. And I don't think we've had a problem with trolls over there, just because we do have a lot of security measures in place. So we've not really had any problems over there. I was a little worried about that, but I was like, just go with the flow, see what happens. And so far, it's been nothing but good. Nothing bad, I don't think, has went down in the Discord. And if something ever does, we got mods who will put them in their place real quick. Yeah, Holds is one of our mods. Anybody that you see under the admin category is a mod, which means they have, the basic mod privileges to mute people or kick people or ban people, just in case we need that sort of thing. Hopefully we don't, but you never know. So, but yeah, Holds just posted the link to the Discord. It's a couple comments up as of now. If you'd like to join that, it's completely free. Nobody's making any money off of that anywhere. It's just a free place to come and chat. I'm like holding my motherboard box. I'm just holding my motherboard box and dreaming about the next few days when I hear the UPS truck and FedEx truck, because the case is coming FedEx and everything else is coming UPS. And I just hear them come up my driveway, and it's like a little kid on Christmas, and I'll just run to the door in my PJs and grab my box and bring it in with all my goodies. And hopefully nothing goes wrong, right? Hopefully nothing goes wrong with this build and ruins the entire thing. But we should be good to go. People say it's pretty easy. Where's that? Right here. I've already got windows ready to go. Already got windows ready to go, so there's that done. Everything's ready to be put together. I'm just waiting on it to get here. Everyone's really friendly and helpful, no trolls whatsoever. Yeah, I haven't seen the first troll in the Discord, which is surprising. I don't want to jinx myself, but it is a little surprising, but it's awesome. It's awesome. Let's put it together now. I would totally put it together now if I had the parts. They're not here yet. This wasn't even supposed to come today. I got the RAM in here too. Neither of those things were supposed to come today, but they did, so I got a little tease. The rest of it will be here Thursday, which is tomorrow, right? Yes. Yes. But the only thing about that is I don't think the SSD is going to be here tomorrow, and I don't think the case is going to be here tomorrow. So I'm just going to be extra teased come tomorrow, and I'm still going to be waiting a little bit. But I'll have it all by Monday, probably, so. I didn't think I'd get it all that quick either, so I'm happy. I'm not bitching. I'm happy. I'll wait. I will gladly wait. Do, do, do. Wonder Bro, I find I still have things people have said to me over the years, some literally years ago, that keep annoying my peace of mind. I feel you need to ask them why they said such things. You don't need to ask them, and I'll tell you why you don't need to ask them why. You don't need to ask anybody why they've done the things they've done or said the things they said. And that's simple. It's because everyone acts according to their level of consciousness. So, whoever said the things to you that they shouldn't have said or done the things to you that they shouldn't have done, they were not acting from a personal, I want to do this to hurt you kind of thing. Even though it does seem like that. Even though it does seem like that. What's truly going on behind the scenes is they are acting from their level of consciousness. So if they are very identified with all of the negative, angry thought forms in their mind, then they're going to project that onto you. So they are just acting according to how they are conditioned, to how conscious or unconscious they are, and that basically just means how much they follow their negative, thought forms. They are acting on all of that. So even though it seems personal, it comes off as personal, it seems like personal intent, we look a little bit deeper and we realize that even though it seems that way, there's really other things going on behind the scenes, like their conditioning, how identified with their mind that they are. All of these things are what is truly making the situation happen, not what that person's, intentions are. So it may seem that way, but don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. They're just acting according to their conditioning. So it's really nothing to take to heart at all. I think it was Eckhart who said, in situations like that, I believe Eckhart said something like, you would act the exact same way they did if you were conditioned the way they were conditioned and behaved, according to their conditioning. You would act the same way if you had the same conditioning, the same identification with the ego. You would do the same thing. So it's never personal, and that would be my advice to you on that one. For those who didn't catch it earlier, my painted fingernails, because 6-year-old wants to do your nails, you let him do your nails, right? So that's all that is. It's kind of stylish. Wish you would have done the other ones. Maybe I should just start doing a RuneScape live stream at this point. How would I go about that? I'm pretty familiar with OBS. We're just straight hanging out for a second, you guys. I don't have anything better going on. I love chilling with you peeps. Forgiveness, my friend. Forgiveness. Anytime you've got those bad memories of something somebody's done or said to you, forgiveness is your first step. And we get to forgiveness by realizing what's going on behind the scenes with everything I just said about the conditioning, the identification with the mind. That's how we can get to a place of forgiveness, and then with forgiveness, we can truly start to move on and move forward. And of course, not entertain those thoughts. Man, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I'm starting to get pretty hungry, so I think I'm gonna go cook up some burgers and feed this gut. And it was really fun. It was a great stream. I enjoyed you guys' company. Thanks for helping me out with the computer knowledge, and thanks for your questions. It helps everybody when you ask a question and I'm able to answer it. You never know. There could be somebody else watching or watching in the future who could benefit from that question you asked. So, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you guys. If you want to join the Discord, link is up in the stream somewhere. It's not too far up. Nice place to come and chat with everybody else in the Warner Bros. Community. We all get along. It's a safe place. It's a private place. And like I said, there's security measures in place. You don't have to worry about, a bunch of bullshit over there. So there we go. It's in the Holds just put it in the stream. So last chance, jump on that. Join our Discord. It's completely free. Chat it up. I check in the Discord from time to time. So, come hang out. And until next time, as always, bam, stay awesome.